Welcome to the Deer Hunter Podcast, a platform created to entertain, educate, and evolve the modern-day deer hunter. It's raining.
Men?
Luckily, no.
Damn.
Could be sleeping in a teepee.
Without a pole?
Thank you.
Camper supply the pole?
Last night was perfect, though. There's no arguing that, right?
Yeah.
No, dude.
Except for the poor guy's tree stand that was 30 yards away.
Yeah, we did. Camped on public land. And
Do you think we walked by that last night at 1 a.m.?
What, the game camera?
Yeah.
Traipsing through like a bunch of damn dirty hippies.
Yeah, it probably didn't look good.
No, I don't think so. That was a little bit north of us, and we came in from the south because we did a little button hook.
Little son of a bitch did in there.
Yeah, so. But you guys are on there today, though, huh? As we recovered the TP?
Possibly.
I don't know.
So for whose ever camera that is, I'm very sorry. It's still there.
Yeah. I don't think it.
I don't think it got us.
I don't think
There shouldn't be
But
any
it's still there.
There shouldn't be any nudes on your memory card.
No.
Guess we should explain what's going on. We're at deer camp.
Should we talk about your Jesus cleats?
It's about sweet baby Jesus, some fleece gold diapers.
Drinking Mountain Dew.
4 pounds, 6 ounces.
So what do you guys think so far? It's different, right?
I like it up here.
Yeah.
I like it.
Not a ton of deer, but it's a different experience, right?
Oh, yeah.
Always.
It's thick.
It's thick.
Yeah.
Like
it's thick.
oatmeal. Like Mountain House oatmeal.
Sick as sweet.
Ray Bickel doesn't go anywhere without Mountain House or a full cooler of food.
Yeah.
He's
They got
like,
worms.
I got 2 coolers. One's got a little bit of food for you guys, and then this big one's got all my food.
He's the guy you'd want in your life raft.
Yeah.
Maybe. Till he
Have
takes
back
all your
straps.
food.
It is
Hey.
pretty cool looking at your trail camera pictures and seeing the elk, though.
Yeah. I wish they weren't all just little spike horns, but
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
That one's really messed up.
it's pretty
Yeah.
thick in that area where those cameras were.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think a bigger bull would try to move through there.
It makes sense. They say when they're in velvet, they don't like being in thick stuff, right?
Yeah, which those...
They were all still in velvet, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems
Yeah.
late, right?
That
Yeah.
Lucifer looking one with the little devil horn spike, he had some thin velvet on him.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was October.
Yeah.
Well,
Weird.
opening day.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know enough about elk.
I would think they would have shed by now, but
Right. Well, the bigger bulls have, because I have a couple photos of some bigger bulls, and they've shed.
Huh.
But those little ones, definitely, they're all still in velvet.
yeah.
They got that December season, and I would imagine that they're free and clear of velvet then. Definitely.
I think.
So it's our first podcast from Buckhorn Ridge Deer Camp, and it's just pissing down rain, and we don't know if we'll be hunting in the morning. You guys have already made the statement. If it's raining, don't wake me up.
Yeah.
Don't wake me if it's raining.
I still gotta go back and get my stand. If it is raining.
I'm gonna sit in your
it's not-
stand in the morning. Probably an arrow, 200-pound doe.
Yeah, she was big.
Yeah, matriarch.
I thought it was an elk.
Came up here Friday. What's today? What's the date today? Saturday the
14th.
One.
I don't know what day it'll be when people listen to this, but today's Saturday the 14th, and it's pouring down rain. We're in northern Michigan. We came up Friday after work. We had somebody bail out on our hunting trip last minute. Ray Bickel had shown interest in our hunting trip.
The beast from the east.
Yeah, you may end up on the podcast 2 times in a row, coincidentally.
I'd like to thank my wife.
I'd
for
like
this
to thank
one.
your wife, too.
Yeah,
Yes.
She's
Thank you, Mrs. Bickel.
Yeah, last minute.
last minute.
Like Friday after work, I text you. I'm like, Ray, any chance you'd like to go hunting?
I thought for sure it was going to be a no.
That's
But
pretty rad.
Yeah.
Radometer's pegged for that last second decision.
I owe her big.
So, what the hell? We piled in the truck and we were expecting rain all weekend. I mean, we've had this weekend planned for,
Oh, wow, now.
yeah,
Yeah,
months,
2
right?
months.
Yeah.
Yep. And weather
1
said
hour.
it wasn't going to cooperate. Yeah. 1 hour. And, but we decided to push forward, and last night we stayed in a tent. Do you guys keep losing it here?
Yeah.
And one
losing
side.
too.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what the hell that deal is. Maybe I should get a computer that's not 15 years old. That might help. Probably a
Trade-
bunch of stuff got wet.
Trade that and my Buckmaster in for a new computer, maybe.
But we did one night in the tent. We did Friday night in the tent.
All 3
3
hours.
hours.
Yeah. Yeah, by the time we got up here Friday night, for those who are listening, it was, what, midnight?
It was like
12:30, 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
1 o'clock, yeah.
1 o'clock, unload the truck, and then throw our backpacks on and take a teepee, and I don't know, what is that, quarter mile from here, right? You had your thing
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't think it was
Just
that.
under.
It was,
from here.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
was there. I know from here last night to there to the stand this morning was exactly 1 mile.
Yeah. So, maybe around a quarter mile. But I bought a teepee this summer, and I was extremely anxious to use it, and was awaiting this weekend, and we decided to just go for it. So, slept out on a piece of public land last night on a teepee. I can tell you where there's a real nice rock. If anybody's looking for a nice rock,
And a
I
root.
can show you where it is, 'cause it jammed in my rib cage last night.
I'm pretty sure Alex missed that rock last night somehow
I did?
in the middle of our conversation.
Yeah. I don't remember much at all.
Alex sleeps well.
Snap your fingers and he's out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At 2 o'clock, we laid down after our camp was situated, and then probably about
2:01.
yeah. Alex was asleep,
See ya.
and then I was struggling to fall asleep. And when I finally just about fell asleep, some little critter came running through camp and like literally jumped off the side of the tent.
I never even heard that. I was fast asleep.
Yeah. Pick your microphone up a little bit there. There you go. That's better. Yeah.
How do we walk the same distance?
You got a shorter stride or something. How do you got less steps?
You got a shorter
Did
stride.
you hop on his back for part of it?
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Or, yeah, maybe I got a shorter stride.
You have 900. You have like 900 more steps than me to get the same distance traveled.
Where else did you go today? Maybe he's just doing
I don't know. I walked a lot across the road on the
jumping
Stayland
jacks in his
tonight.
tree stand or something.
Probably.
Is it bouncing on your knee in the stand?
Probably, yeah. He was padding his stats.
Making sure it's safe.
Yep.
There we go. That's what that was all about.
Did you hear that hellfire on the tin
timing.
roof?
Yeah,
It's really pissing down.
I'm glad we made the move to pack the tent up today at lunch and
Yeah.
Now we're residing in the 1973 Airstream camper tonight. Heaters going, air purifiers running in there.
Farticles are to a minimum.
Yeah. Cleaned up a couple dead mice.
Yeah.
That one with the maggots.
Oh, yeah, that was.
It was still alive.
It's pretty brutal. I don't know, man. You can't win with mice.
No.
No.
Everywhere I go, they're just a friggin' nightmare.
Like the Viet Cong of northern Michigan.
On a smaller scale.
I guess similar, but furry.
So what do you guys think so far? You never hunted up in this area. It's a bit different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never bow hunted up here. I've been up here rifles for one rifle season, probably in 08 or 09.
Mark Kenyon says it's a character building exercise, which is,
Yeah. I would
Pigeon?
agree.
Yeah.
well, northern Michigan in general. What are you looking for?
Cup to make a squaverage in.
This cup's right there.
It's tough because there's like popples, pines, or swamp. Like, that's all there. There's not. Oh, I guess there's maples too. But
And there's some huckleberry swamp.
yeah, but it's just. There's not oaks. There's not,
Yeah, it's tough hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that. We saw some deer tonight.
Yeah.
This morning, though, no deer, but Alex put a kill down.
Yep.
Nice coyote.
Yeah. It was a big one too.
Male.
Had good hide.
Beautiful hide.
Yeah, male.
Yep.
Neighbor's dog. That was just a joke.
The whole woods knew I shot it.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so everybody knows Alex is using a crossbow. for
My
this hunt.
my drop away rest failed on my bow, so I'm on
Everybody
my
has
backup.
excuses, Alex.
Yeah,
We
it's
do
been
have-
some good banter here at camp.
We do
Next
have
year it's going to be your shoulder.
Yeah.
As Alex posed for his first photo with his coyote, Ray said, "Alex, would you like to borrow my bow?" Here, I'll hold your crossbow. Would you like to borrow my bow? I thought that was good.
That was cute.
We do have 4 different types of archery equipment.
Yeah, we got
Really?
a long bow, a recurve, a crossbow, and a compound.
Yeah.
We kind of got it covered.
The crossbow's leading the way.
Till tomorrow.
I'm just going to send it. It really...
How far was that doe tonight?
I didn't range her, but if I had to guess, probably at least 150.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
She looked big though.
Yeah, she came out and I thought for sure it was a buck, but it was just a big doe.
Thanks, buddy.
All by herself.
All by herself. I don't even know where she came from. She just hello.
Magically appeared.
Yeah.
That was in that cutover, right? That clear cut.
Yeah.
Was she feeding on those new popple growth at all, or was she just feeding on the grass?
You know, she fed on the grass and then she went into that popple growth.
Did she?
Yeah. Then I lost her.
Yeah.
So that stuff's taller than what we think. So
Yeah, it's a good thing that deer live off of woody browse, because
Yeah, there's not much else up here.
there's nothing else.
there's nothing.
No.
Yeah, there's no ag.
I seen 2 oak trees tonight, and neither of them were dropping acorns.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they weren't that big either.
Yeah, so you venture down on some state land, on public land tonight.
Yeah.
It's nice back there, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's pretty thick and stuff. And nice trout stream running down through there.
Yeah, you said the trout were.
Yeah, they were. They kept breaking the surface, eating little bugs floating down the stream. I stood there and watched them for probably 10 minutes. Just every time I'd see a bug floating down the surface. As soon as they hit the one spot, man, they just like clockwork come up and hit it. I don't know. It's probably multiple in that one hole, but they were getting their fill. That's for sure. And I seen 2 does and a fawn. And jumped one other deer. down the swamp, but I don't know what that one was.
I saw 2 of the cutest chipmunks this morning going across my boots. That was about it.
Pull your microphone back up there to your. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a ton
How's
of
that?
chipmunks up here.
That's better.
A ton.
Yeah, a lot of chipmunks and those red squirrels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a red squirrel attack my left foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like sitting behind me. So tonight for my hunt, I was essentially still hunted to my location. And then once I reached my location, I'm hunting with a longbow, so tree stand's not very efficient. So I just decided to stand. Just stood in the woods behind a pine tree.
I wish everybody could see his standing serious face.
Yeah, standing.
Face painted.
Yes,
All you could see was the whites of his eyes.
that's it. That's
So
all I was giving him. No free rides here.
I'm headed out, and I hear I'm going in for combat, and I turn around, and there's you standing there,
It's just light. It's like
face painted, Rambo style.
Yep.
I know
Hunter
it-
specialties, face paint.
it's like a touchy subject nowadays, right? Because people online just like, God, man, with the face paint, just stop.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why do you have moose paddles on your face?
Yeah, it's one thing to use it to
Knock
like
knock the gloss off.
Yeah. but they're drawing stuff and
Yeah, I
writing
know.
stuff, and it's like, what? Yeah, that don't make sense to me.
I feel like
Doesn't
nobody
look
ever
good.
brought it up or was never really brought to attention to the whole Duck Commander garbage on TV.
Yeah, but people still now today, man, they just keep putting it on. They put it on thick.
Yeah.
Let's just be men and grow fur on their face.
Well,
I've been
ladies
trying
too.
for 5 years. It's coming in thick though.
Looks like it.
Say if you use your own urine, it will come in nice and thick.
But yeah, if I'm hunting out, if I'm hunting on the ground, and I think I'm gonna have deer 10 feet from me, I will put a little bit of face paint on and knock the.
Yeah, I like the gator concept. I never did that before. I used to have the old ball cap with the drop down. Like,
Here we go.
oh god,
You guys getting a little bit of the tickles, huh?
Giggle Factory.
Back in business.
All right, game face.
Professionals. Whose beer is that?
That was mine.
So yeah, I waited, standing up, for 3 hours, and I'm standing there, and I keep hearing this noise behind me. So I'm looking. I'm like, oh, it's probably deer coming, you know? Nope, little squirrel. And he climbs a tree right behind me. I mean, he's maybe 3 feet from me. He's like gets on a branch like my eye level, and he's like, looking
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, exactly. He's like challenging me.
Turf Wars.
And I'm like, I don't want to.
Coming at you like a spider monkey.
Tell him it's his corner and then walked away.
Well, there was 2 of them to start. The other one took off. But then he came down the tree, slowly started working his way towards me. I was like, what's this guy going to do? And then he, like, real quickly, maliciously attacked my foot and then real quickly ran away. I'm just like, you got to be shitting me.
You're lucky you didn't lose another sole to your boot.
I think I lost you.
Yeah, somebody
Oh.
was complaining about their boots.
Oh man.
But
Yeah, what happened to those things?
they delaminated.
You gotta stop running so
That
fast.
would be the
I was
technical
so
term.
confused. Like, you're walking, and all of a sudden it looked like you were quacking at me.
Shoeless
Yeah.
Kev Jackson.
So Alex shot a coyote, and the coyote decided to pile directly north, deep into the swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I on here?
Mucky swamp.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, I can't hear you, but I
We cut you off.
Rubeck.
we were talking about the coyote.
Coyotito.
Yeah. Coyote.
Coyote.
Yeah, I was setting up there.
He ran deep in the swamp,
Yeah.
and as we went to recover him, my boots just delaminated. The
Yeah.
swamp literally stole the soles of my boots right off of them.
Dude, they checked out.
It turned them into stocking slippers.
Tie up slippers.
Lace up socks.
Actually, be good for camping in
Jesus
cold
cleats.
weather. I don't get it.
He made it up. I don't know. I'm just going along with
Sandals.
it.
I thought it was
I'd dig
funny.
them out of the trash if I were you. Bring them for the
You
next
threw them
trip.
out?
Well, yeah, I mean, they were just in bad shape.
You were all about using them when it was dry and
Yeah.
you could sneak up on a big old buck, you said.
Problem is that the
That
bottom.
That was that dude when it was 60. Not rating.
Then the next layer fell out.
Oh, it lost more?
Oh, they were done. They were
We could put like geisha
Cabela's brand boots, mid-season boots, and they were probably 15, 16 years old.
Oh, wow.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So they sat in the garage for a while, and I think just whatever the rubber compound or glue or whatever just
Oh yeah,
said no mo.
that's what does it.
But yeah, as I was,
It was funny.
As I was leaving the swamp, both soles of my boots just fell right off. My boots turned into slippers.
At the same time, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing it didn't happen like out there. I would have
Oh man,
sucked.
I couldn't even tell you're behind me. You're a silent hunter.
Good thing it didn't happen tonight when it started raining.
I think it stopped temporarily
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is just
The
drippings.
trees.
for a couple minutes.
Trees got the drip.
Yeah, the rain hasn't helped our hunting, but it's been pretty good weather. This morning was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
this morning
just
was
dead
perfect.
calm.
It was damp,
Yeah.
Yeah.
real damp. But I thought we would have seen some deer.
You would think with all of them we seen driving in last night.
Yeah, bachelor group of bucks,
Yep.
a bunch of does. I mean,
Yeah.
what do we see? Over just in a couple
10,
mile
15?
stretch.
I was going to say at least
Yeah,
15.
At
yeah.
least 15. There's probably
3
12 or
bucks.
more in that one field.
Yeah.
And we seen a couple across the road.
Yeah. Probably close to 20.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there's a reason that people up here love to bait deer, because it's a complete game changer versus just
Yeah.
hunting big woods freely. I mean, it is tough.
Oh, yeah.
There's no food. None whatsoever.
Yeah. No.
put
there's
a-
only-
You put a bean field up here, man,
yeah,
you'd fill your tags in 2
you'd
days.
think you'd draw every deer from the county, right?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have any beans left.
Yeah, you wouldn't either.
But yeah, it's I don't know, it's a cool place.
Terrain's awesome.
I like it so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
train is
And I
cool.
appreciate you inviting me, even
Yeah.
though it was last minute.
Glad you came.
Yeah, thanks.
I look forward to, like, this is the start of something,
Yeah.
Like you learn.
I feel like I'm onto something here.
Yeah. Well, you
Did a podcast last week, 2 weeks ago.
saw more
you're
deer
making
than
me do
anybody
that.
tonight, right?
Yeah.
You're figuring it out real quick. You went mobile.
I did. That
so
was
you
my
bought a new tree
first-
stand set up. What? Friday? Thursday?
Friday. I bought a Hawk.
Combat?
Nope, not the compact.
XL.
XL helium. Then I bought the helium climbing sticks, and it was that was my first time going mobile was tonight. So for everybody that's listening that doesn't know what that is, I just tied my climbing sticks to the back of my stand and walked in, set up. It took me 25 minutes. Would have took less, but my rope got tangled up in the trees, so I couldn't pull my bow up, so I had to climb back down, untangle it. Get
What
back
kind
up.
of tree did you go in?
I don't.
Some kind of maple.
Yeah, I don't. It was just maple. I don't know.
Mm.
Right in front of a pine. Give me some good cover. Back
Gotcha.
cover.
Your bow rope got tangled up.
Yeah.
That's always a bitch.
Yeah, in a pine too. I tried to yank her, but I seen my bow start bouncing, so
I
I
had,
said I'd get down.
I had to pull on that one that was attached to that stand this morning, make sure it was safe. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. It looked like it'd been there a few years.
Yeah, it's
Couple
been there a
minutes.
few years, but that's a good. It was stout, right?
Yeah. I gave it a few tugs just to be sure. before
That's
I hooked it.
that's the tree stand that
The
we were
rope was
talking
good.
about in the
Yeah.
one of the last podcasts where the bow rope did break
Did it?
and my 30-06.
Ooh. Oh, wedged in. Oh,
That
yeah.
was the
'cause-
stand?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like 3 trunks that
Right.
split right there at the bottom.
Yeah.
That setup's sweet though.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've killed a handful of deer out of that, including the biggest deer I've shot up here in northern Michigan.
Really?
And you
Shot a coyote.
took a coyote out of it this morning.
I'd say probably 30, 35 pounder.
I would say
He's probably every bit of 35.
Yeah, he was good size.
Yeah, we'll put pictures up on, I'm sure we got a bunch of pictures that'll be going up on
I have a video.
Instagram,
I was tracking it too.
podcast, website.
If we put Ray's picture up, it'll look a lot bigger than it actually is.
Couple
Look-
perspective shots.
Yeah, look half wolf.
Yeah, well, we're running on fumes, and we said this was going to be a short podcast because I got about an hour and a half, I think, of sleep last night. And
I think
I'm
Alex
feeling
got
it.
about 6.5.
Yeah.
Every hour doubled.
Gotta go for the gold.
Passed out.
We just had a big meal of venison tenderloin and onions and portobello mushrooms and
Brats.
brats,
Taters.
potatoes, sour
Leftover
bread
bacon
toast
grease.
With
butter.
Yeah, with leftover bacon grease and butter.
Yeah. And we're drinking some Bell's breast breast bound and
Breast bound and down.
best brown ales, not breast brown ales, and Jim Beam apple liquor infused with Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Pretty good on the rocks. You were hesitant about it. You're like, it'd be too sweet on it.
It is not. It's
A cap full of that on the steaks was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
it's like a bite of a Granny Smith, and finishes smooth with some bourbon aftertaste.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's been a staple of deer camp for a year or two.
Do you think replace the black velvet with that?
I've been done with black velvet for a long time, brother. I don't know how that started.
I think that was Nick.
That's probably true. He likes to buy cheap whiskey.
That stuff did enable me to use a Butler Creek tinted scope cover as a monocle walking around camp one time.
Oh, they had a little too much black velvet.
Yeah.
I think those pictures exist.
Kevin, you'll have to have pictures of our 2 friends up there on
Yeah.
the wall.
Have we ever named them?
No, we haven't. Here are horrifying display of taxidermy work.
Where are those from again?
So a friend
Hell.
of friend of
gotta
ours that
tell
we
the
went
real
to high
story.
school with bought a house, and those were on display in the house, and he's like, "You guys can have these." So
It's actually they're pretty good mounts because they're like caught right in the
yeah, they're
act of
caught
being shot.
caught the moment.
Their eyes are wide open.
They look like something that'd be mounted on the walls of the Haunted Mansion in Disney World.
You know, they don't even have eyelashes.
Well, they probably used to until all the bugs chewed them off.
The ears are falling off.
Ears look like Kevin's shoes.
Yeah, they do.
do
They are delaminated.
Dude.
Yeah, we'll post the photos for anybody that wants to see these deer mounts.
I
Are pretty
still think we
priceless.
should have took one down and put it in front of the guy's trail camera.
Just stick the head out in front
Yeah.
of it.
They have the look on their faces like
Could
they
you
were both
imagine that?
like they were both driving up north and one said to the other, "Did you close the garage door?"
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Linda.
Yeah, I think one of the dates on the tags on the antler was 50s. I think I want to say 52.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's got the metal tag. The one does.
Yeah.
You have to crawl,
52,
Is that
huh?
a 7?
crawl up there and
This
take
is
a
a
look.
7 point.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that one.
I would have shot that buck today.
Probably all 4 of us would have shot that buck today.
Yeah, you're right.
I would have shot that doe over that buck.
Yeah, what did we pull? 3 trail camera cards and
We had one picture of one
good
good buck.
Yeah. One picture of one good buck on 3 weeks on 3 cameras.
And only, what, 2 other
Tough hunting up here.
small bucks. We had more elk than we did
Yeah, more
whitetail
elk,
bucks.
more elk than deer, that's for sure. What years does it say?
57.
1957.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
so they gotta.
what is that, 60? 60 years old?
They've seen a couple ice cream seasons. So in the morning, I guess the plan will be, if it doesn't rain, we'll go hunting.
I want to see you guys knock one down with your traditional bows.
I do too, man.
I know that would. I was kind of hoping for that tonight, thinking it's cold, it's wet. This is the time it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought it was a good night too. Like I said, I was focused. Still got face paint on.
Yeah.
I'm so curious to see what that recurve can do, as far as sending one through or not.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's always a thought in my head. My bow's only 40 pounds, but heavy arrow and
I took my first shot today with the recurve. It was okay.
you did good, right?
You hit the
You
target?
scored a 10.
Not a garage door?
Not a garage door.
Nailed one right in the pump station on the target.
It was. It would have been a.
How far away was he?
It was about 15, 10,
Oh, wow.
10, 15.
Give me 15 at least.
Yeah, we'll go 15.
Goodness. I would say at least 15. It was a lucky shot. I retired. I had my fun.
Yeah.
Threw out the first pitch, went back to the bleachers.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was actually a pretty fun afternoon. I mean, I was kind of exhausted. I wanted to take a nap, but I couldn't.
It was. I was.
It was
tired.
just. It was sunny this morning, and then it kind of got overcast this afternoon. And I don't know, something about those overcast fall days and being at deer camp. It's
Yeah.
just hard to not want to socialize and hang out.
Yeah. Day was nice and long. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of events done today.
Yeah, it's a lot different than it is when we come up here for gun season in November, right? And it's dark
Yeah.
at what, 5:30?
Yeah.
At the latest.
Right. Yeah, today was a nice long day.
Yeah, you guys got some
But-
leaves raked. Looking for arrows.
Leaves raked, trail camera, batteries loaded up, and moved camera.
Lost an arrow, all hands on deck, recovered it, shot again, lost it right again.
Yep.
I was just climbing trees.
That was a far shot.
Yeah.
Alex
Oh, yeah,
was
30
sitting in a. What is that thing?
tree saddle.
Tree saddle.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little shady.
You just got used to it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty sweet.
It's sweet. It's definitely sweet. I agree.
Yeah.
It was cool to see that
It's-
thing in action.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it until John Eberhart was describing it, and it was cool you busted that out to see that thing,
Yeah.
the real deal.
Yeah, the thing I like about the most is that, you know, if you got a deer coming in that you're not going to shoot, but it's coming in close, you can just scoot around the tree to the back side, keep that tree in between you and the deer. And they won't ever pick you off, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like you're setting out off the side of the tree. You're
So
Oh.
can you play the wind better by going around the tree?
Like changing your field of view.
That might be a question.
I don't know. I mean, the wind's going to blow the way it's going to blow. You just move around the tree so they don't see
Just
you.
go in a circle.
Yeah.
It's like squirrel hunt, but you're the squirrel and the deer's you.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Bommarito, your voice is authoritative on here.
Yeah. Am I commanding?
Yes.
Should I back away?
No,
The mic?
no, not at all.
Drop it.
Drop
walk
it.
away.
I've been working on
the
trying to
wrist.
get these sound levels up.
Am I,
Yeah, somebody
Am I
said I
tapping
sound
her
like
out?
Tim McGraw.
Really? Oh, okay. I was going to say that
You
you
made
get a
that
hearing
up.
aid.
your tank tops aren't as white?
Yeah.
No, the last podcast you guys had, I didn't have to. Normally, I got to turn up the volume a little bit.
Right.
It was good.
Yeah, it seemed like I remember you were talking about that because you bounced from one show to another and it was quiet, but it seemed like you
Yeah.
fixed it this last
Yeah.
episode with
Yeah, I've
Ray.
been working on a couple different things, trying to get the audio levels amplified. So,
Mhm.
I was talking quieter too.
yeah,
I was a little nervous in that first one.
it's okay.
Not so much
Did your
this
bed-
time.
Had your bedroom voice on?
Yeah.
sultry tones of Ray Bickel.
Sound like a 50s jazz musician.
Oh.
Oh, what's the big plan tomorrow? Rain.
If it's raining, I'm not going out.
I'm probably not either.
The last time I shot a deer in the rain was 10 years ago. I figured that out tonight.
Gonna have
So
coffee ready.
my chance of shooting a deer tomorrow in the rain,
1 in 10.
yeah.
Probably fewer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if it's like it is right now, where it's just pouring down rain, I'm not going to be very motivated to.
Well, I mean, it's so hard. You got to have that deer so close.
Yeah.
To know you're going to make the perfect shot, and then you got to watch where it runs to, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can't hear anything.
And you gotta
No,
make that
yeah.
perfect shot because with
Yeah.
the rain, you're not gonna have a good blood trail.
Yep. Yeah, you can't hear anything.
Yep. No, I totally agree. And it's hard to find track blood up here as it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
It
All
is,
the maple
too.
leaves falling with the reds
Even for
in
that-
them. And
Yep.
The coyote that you shot was like
That was a picture perfect shot, and that arrow
it was a money shot. and
misleading.
The
Yeah,
only
that-
bud that we were following was on
Treesy
little
smacked.
saplings.
yeah, that it rubbed against.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was some on leaves, but you just couldn't.
Well, there was that moss on the ground too. You
Yeah.
couldn't see nothing on
You
there.
know.
Only thing I can think of is that thick fur on that dog just swiped the arrow clean.
That
coming
had to
out.
have been what it was, because the arrow, I mean, it didn't look like it was vitals at all, but, I mean, it's right
You
through
know,
the...
it kind of looked like you hit like a fatty spot of it.
Yeah,
and shot underneath or something maybe.
but
it
it
was
was right through
textbook.
It
the... Yeah,
was-
front
you
shoulders.
couldn't get a better shot on it.
Yeah.
And it still ran.
Yeah, what, 7,500 yards?
Yeah.
Probably 100, at least.
One
Think
less
so? I don't think it ran
It's
that
hard to
far.
say because it's so thick in there.
It went around
Yeah,
that
that's
swamp.
true.
I bet you it
think
ran like
50 to
50
70.
to 60. Yeah,
Really?
so maybe 70.
Yeah, maybe.
But
One less fawn killer.
Yeah, that's true. That might have been one of the ones we heard going
Last
off
night?
this morning. Or, yeah, last
night.
Yeah,
Those are
last
the
night
ones.
and this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no shortage of coyotes up here. That's for
No.
damn sure. Yeah, we got to physically see our neighbor's tall fence operation, so
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what is the deal with that?
I don't know.
You said he can't fence it all the way in till winter when they drive
I think-
everything out of the...
Well, I think what they do is they put a fence up this time of year,
Uh-huh.
and then they do like 3 sides of it,
Uh-huh.
and then in the winter when they get a big snow, they do a big drive, and they have to get a bunch of people that
Mhm.
drive the whole property and push everything out of there,
Mm-hmm.
Arms
and
interlocked.
then they fence in the rest of it,
Mm-hmm.
and then the state has to come through and do like an inspection.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause there's more tracks on the inside of the fence than
Yeah.
on the outside.
There's a lot of deer in there.
Yeah.
I
A lot of
baked,
deer and elk in there right now,
I baked a cake with a hacksaw and it gave it to one of the deers.
so you can get out, be
Oh,
free.
yeah.
Deers.
No
They
fear
can-
deer.
Continue to be wild game,
Shawshank, Northern Michigan style.
not penned.
Yeah, I don't see him jumping that fence. It's 10
No.
foot high.
No.
You know where the running start?
I don't know. I heard they can jump 10 feet. But I just can't picture that. I mean,
Right.
That'd be something to see.
Yeah. That'd be unreal.
Yeah, I think that fence was exactly 10 foot.
Yeah, it had been. Yeah.
Only deer knew they could just dig under.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loose sand.
Well, I
Yeah.
think on those fences they pull back 4 or 6 foot of fence and bury it
All
Oh,
they hit.
really?
so that coyotes can't dig under.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah. I know the one that's over by my place. They have some kind of
46
system.
and
Yeah, 24 there.
24.
They have some kind of system to where if it's cut anywhere, it shows up like they got computers or
Oh,
some kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
system, and it'll show up exactly where it's been cut.
Jeez. It's like a fire alarm system in the
Yeah.
building.
That one's been there for a long
Yeah, it
time.
has. I don't know if they do as much.
I bet you at least 20 years.
Yeah, it's gotta be close. That one's like what, probably one. 160 acres, maybe.
Would you
I'm
say
not
it,
sure.
would you say it's 260 or 80? He did that.
To be honest with you, I don't know now because somebody else told me that he acquired some other property before he decided to fence all that in. So,
Might even be bigger.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But yeah, still for a free ranging animal, even if it's 380 acres, it's not a lot of property.
Yeah.
Not for a free ranging animal. I think they say the territory of a white-tailed deer is about a square mile, so it's
Yeah.
640.
Yeah. Yep.
I know as they get older, they kind of shrink their
Yeah.
core and their home range, but
Just get lazy.
well, they just don't want to move anywhere that they're not familiar with because they don't want to get killed.
Yeah.
And yeah, they don't want to exert energy. It's pretty valuable up here.
Yeah.
Not very easy to renew your caloric
Where do they go
needs.
Where do you think they go for water around here?
Swamp.
Yeah. There's puddles here and there.
There's water everywhere.
I was thinking about that. They don't got the black
A
across
lot
the
of that
street.
grass
Yeah.
in the mornings.
Yeah, they do. They get a lot of water for
Deer
just for
don't need that much
vegetation.
water.
No.
They don't need water like elk do, or I don't know about bears. I don't know how much they need. Was it like? I don't even know.
Yeah, I heard they get a lot from what they eat.
Yeah,
From
they
the
get
grains.
like 85 or 90% of their water from their food.
Wish we were like that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, if we do hunt, we don't. I'm not getting up as early as I did this morning.
Hey, you guys were all like drinking coffee and
Oh, yeah.
dancing around the teepee like a bunch of Indians at like 3 a.m.
Like a Richard Simmons sweating to the oldies and they're making coffee, dancing around.
I look over at Slosser and he's just snoring.
Slother.
Flother.
Yeah, I was excited for the coffee this morning.
What kind
Yeah.
of teepee is that?
It came out of Sportsman's Guide. I'm not sure who makes it.
That
But it was
thing's
under
awesome.
$200. Yeah,
It's huge.
You can't beat
Yeah.
that,
Huge.
man. For that
What is it?
price.
Probably 10 foot across.
I think
Oh,
it's
more than that.
16.
12. 16?
Oh, it's 16?
Maybe.
Wow.
Could be
Dang.
12. I'm not sure. I think it's 10 foot tall though.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, just having that open floor space like that's awesome, man.
For 4 guys, if you wanted to hunt,
Yeah.
you need that kind of for
Yeah.
4 guys in gear.
Yeah,
There's
oh,
a guy on each corner.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of strewing about like we had zero organization, but if
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
had some kind of order, comfortably do a
Yeah, we
long trip of 4 guys. In
Yeah.
there.
we got it in there at 1 o'clock and we were all tired, so everybody just kind of
Orders out the window,
plopped down and just out.
like mass casualties.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now, man.
You would
I
have
can
thought
assure you
Alex
that.
got shot by a sniper or something. He was just done.
Yeah.
Just a dart hanging out of his neck, tagged his ear, took some blood samples, checked his teeth for age.
Just slapped a tag on him last night.
Wakes up with a yellow plastic ear tag.
Better have been 4 on the side.
Wakes up from the gambrels.
You can use your young buck antlerless tag on him.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're all sold out of doe tags up here.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes by quota. So if the quota's met, then you're not going to get one.
Our county flew by real quick. 'Cause
How many do they hand out or sell, or handing out?
It changes every year.
You got a
They
rough?
decide how many they... No, I don't have any idea. Tell you honest truth.
I wonder if they go off that data collected when they send out the survey at the end of the year.
Could be.
I mean, there's a lot of deer up here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a good amount, yeah. It's
But
just hard to...
There's a lot of deer down by us
Right,
too.
you gotta
Yeah.
be...
You guys
You gotta
trump
be on
us.
top of them, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if we plan on doing this next year, I'll definitely put in for doe tag.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would be fun is in March to do scouting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do a scouting trip. March or April.
April.
You know, do a scouting trip up here And then
Kind of cool to find one of those sheds.
And then
from
let
the elk.
Ray know October
Yeah.
13th.
right.
Maybe an hour and a half ahead.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna need you to come up scouting. We had a guy back out. I'm glad I got to come. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nice
Well,
little
It's
yeah.
different for me.
I'm glad you did. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we're backpacking, camping, coyote hunting, deer hunting,
It's just not the
Cooking.
same. The woods isn't the
culinary.
cooking back straps over a wood stove.
Yeah,
same. Yeah, that was. And bacon grease. That worked out really good.
yeah. Couple kick-ass meals.
Shooting a recurve longbow, crossbow compound.
You know, we used to come up here and it was hot dogs and hamburgers for a week, and by day 4, your gut could not take any more of it. You know, it's just like no more of
And
that.
somebody
shit,
put down
you
their
know?
fist and said, "We need hunters,
Yeah.
killers that get meat."
Oh, that's why we got invited, Ray.
Invite Ray. He's got back straps.
Yep.
Yeah, and
No.
it didn't hurt to integrate some vegetables into the diet.
No.
Those potatoes are freaking good.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I might wake you up at 4 a.m. just to cook me some potatoes.
Some
I'll
breakfast
give you the
taters.
recipe. I'll write it
give
down
you the
for
recipe.
you. Don't wake me up at 4 a.m.
Kevin, I'm pregnant. Cook me taters.
The first part of the recipe will be me hitting you in the head with a bag of potatoes.
So what time are we getting up in the morning if we are hunting?
I might get up at 5.
Gauge it.
Yeah, I could get up at 5. It's
Wh-
what,
'Cause it was
10:30?
What time did I? 7:15. I could shoot at 7:15.
Yeah, 7:10 is when you dropped me off and I was sitting. So yeah, it was every
Yeah.
bit. Shooting light was good.
Yeah, I could see my pen.
Yeah,
Pins.
it was quite late when I got to in the stand. but-
Crosshairs.
Pin, crosshairs, same thing.
Gap.
Well, this might be a to be continued.
You think we'll pick it up tomorrow after?
No,
No, absolutely not.
no, we're done hunting tomorrow. We're packing up all our wet shit, and
What about on the ride home? Can you do this on the?
yeah, we
truck?
could do that.
Mobile.
Yep, we could do that. We could do a podcast on the way home. We'll just get
Probably-
out the jumper cables.
I gotta go home
Podcast.
and help my dad make summer sausage.
You podcast from Arby's drive-through.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That we didn't drive through.
Yeah,
We ordered
Arby's
from the
walk
window.
through.
So Arby's closes their doors at like 9 a.m. So we did a walkthrough.
Yeah. Hey, worked out.
Yeah,
She was very
Gotta-
nice.
very nice.
She'll never probably hear this podcast
I'll
either.
tell you what. No, I doubt it. Probably not likely, but we could stop back by and drop her a card off.
From Saginaw, Michigan.
Well,
What you thinking?
to be continued.
Keep it classy.
We will we'll try to get at it in the morning.
I think
What about the hunting?
I think you should post this and then wait to post the second one and let everybody take bets on
Take
who's gonna
bets.
get a deer. The
tomorrow.
crossbow hunter.
I'm just
The
gonna say it's
compound.
100% weather, gonna be weather related. You know, if it's nice out in the morning,
It is.
somebody shoot a deer.
Have Yodi straps.
It's
for
hard
breakfast.
for me because I gotta use a buck tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
man.
shooting
You know,
anything unless it's nice.
Right.
A nice buck.
Right.
So.
Oh, that big doe comes in. It's still gonna be tough. Cause I only get 2 tags.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the first year I've ran trail cameras up here, and it's been quite disappointing. I thought there'd be like a bunch of these big old monsters that never move. You know what I mean? They only move at night, and
Yeah.
you know, I thought you'd see some nice old bucks.
Yeah.
I bet you if you set that camera on the other side of that fence,
There's a spike.
all the tracks are.
Spike elk and doe.
Yeah, elks, does, and
It's-
there's a spike buck and one photo of a nicer buck.
We saw probably 2 or 3 good ones coming in last night. It's a
Yeah.
couple year olds.
All right.
Yeah. G'ing out.
Yeah, I can't even keep my eyes open, man. I'm a
Aw.
mess.
Come on.
I know. I'm waiting for your head to hit the table. Just like that's why I keep talking. You're just like,
Yeah, man, I'm hurting.
I don't feel tired yet.
Yeah, I feel
I almost
good.
fell off my bucket a couple times, not enough. But
Yeah.
I'm all jacked up on Yeti.
I think my body's busy digesting food and doesn't have too much energy to do anything else.
the outhouse is just saying her prayers right now, preparing for the night's events.
We ate pretty clean, actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
Once you cut that,
that's what I was saying. We used
That
to eat
tuna
just
fish.
a bunch of
I've
garbage
been
food.
eating
Now that
tuna
we're
fish
a
all
little
day
bit
long.
older, we're smarter and make nice,
yeah.
good meals.
I can't do that. I feel like I drank a 12-pack if I eat a bag of chips or something like that.
Well, if the rain's annoying in the podcast, we
Deal with it.
we apologize. But yeah, I mean,
For that interruption.
I didn't really want to apologize. I was just offering up some comfort. But you nipped that in the butt. All right.
See you, fellas.
Thanks
Later.
for listening.
See you.
Keep it classy.